don't know what I'm doing at all. Hi, I'm David, a young 20-something living in New York City, looking to teach myself to cook better food. So, I'm taking New York Times best-selling cookbook, Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, Mastering the Elements of Good Cooking, written by Samin Nosrat, and I'm attempting to make 200 recipes in 6 months. So, let's get cooking. All right. Yay. Oh, this is so much. I'm so nervous, but I have to work fast. Okay, anyway. So it's the next day. We're here again. I am about to make our pie dough for our pies. Yesterday we made our chocolate pudding pie filling. I basically just added like chocolate to like scrambled eggs. Today I'm gonna make the pie dough for both of the pies, the pumpkin pie and the chocolate pie. We have flour that's been in the freezer for a bit, sugar, some salt. Over here we have ice water, some vinegar here that we're gonna put in, and then our chunks of butter that have been in the freezer and fridge. They are very chilled. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put everything in here, mix the butter, turn it around, and I think that's what we're gonna do. I've never done this, I'm very nervous. And just mix it, okay? This bowl is also has been in the freezer and it's very cold too. So hopefully all will be well. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna just start by adding our dry ingredients first. So flour going in, and then our sugars. Yeah, that's good. Sprinkle that all up in there. Put that aside. Oh my God, I'm in a rush. And then just a pinch of salt going in. I think that's good. I never know how much salt you put in there. And so now I'm gonna add the butter. So this is our butter. It's all been, oh God, chilling in there. So our butter, and we're gonna, I think I just coat the butter with the flour. And from what oh my God, okay, oh God. Pick some of that flour up, get it back in there, oopsies, it's fine. And then now when our butter is coated, I've seen them in the videos, I'm just supposed to flatten our butter and just break them apart into pieces. It says that you want to kind of have varied, what's wrong with my voice? Varied sizes. I don't know what that means. But these look varied to me. I'm just making sure that every single cube that I have is at least broken up somewhat. Just like in the book and everywhere I've read, they're always like, you gotta work fast. You gotta work fast. You don't want the butter to melt and ruin your pie. And I am making 2 pies, all dependent on this pie dough. They say that you want the flour to kind of be the same color as the butter. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I'm so nerve-wracking doing this for the first time. I just don't know how big these pieces of butters are supposed to be. Okay, so I've broken up our bits of butter. They're all up in there. I don't know if it's correct, but we're just gonna say that that's good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our vinegar and the water. Oh my God, okay. And so what the vinegar does, because I was confused as to why we're adding vinegar in a pie, is it's supposed to help, the acid in it is supposed to help stop the gluten development, because we don't want gluten developing for our pie, which is why we're working fast and we don't want to overwork our dough either. And then add just water slowly. Samin says that we'll probably end up using most of the water that we have. A little bit more water. Well, that's all the water, so. It smells like a movie theater. A lot of butter. So now that it's kind of worked in here, I'm gonna now dump this out on the table to finish working it. Oh, okay, bye. It's supposed to be crumbly and a mess, I think. I don't know. Working fast because we don't want the butter to melt. Oh, ooh, okay. You just have to like really knead and get in there. What's going on? Oh, the mic. Huh. Please. Help. There we go. I'm trying my best not to overwork this. I don't know what that means. Okay. Stop. Okay, this is about, I think, what we want to do. Because it just says, don't overwork it. So just when it's like kind of in there, that's what we're gonna get. Hopefully this is fine. I've never done this before, so it has to be fine. So I think that that's good, and we're just gonna wrap this up nice and tight in here in our saran wrap. Great. So I'm gonna just cut this really quickly in half, wrap it some more, because it makes 2 pie crusts and we need it for both the pies. So give me 1 second. I'm really scared I overworked it. No. Just keep it. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm just cutting the dough in half. She said do it with the saran wrap, what I think is half. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. So you have dough. Ooh, lots of butter in there. Okay, work fast. So now we have our second dough here, all bundled up and pretty good to go. I'm gonna put that with the other one. It's a big old mess, and my cardigan's all flowery, but you know what? It's part of the process. I guess that's it. Pie dough's done. I'm really very nervous. I really think I overworked it. We'll find out, I guess, when I make the pie, but I don't know, just all the videos I saw, they just were like, only a little bit, and stop. But nothing was incorporated when I was doing it, like all the flour bits and stuff, so I did a little bit more. We're gonna see. I'm just really worried that I did too much. Anyway, there's our 2 pie doughs. So we're gonna let these stay in the fridge overnight, and then we'll take them out tomorrow, bake them, and put them in our pies. The end. This. I don't know if that's really what you're supposed to do, but we're gonna do it. Under itself, I think. David. Portions. Wow, look at this. This is a pie. I'm so excited. Wow, perfect. Dish that down. Just roll them out. Hang out there for a second. Hang out on that thing. I just feel like it's not what it's supposed to be.